development and Windows app design. If you are new here, kindly subscribe for more amazing content. In this beginner friendly tutorial, we will go step by step from installing Guna UI, setting up our first project, and customizing our controls to create a beautiful user interface. Before we start, hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss future tutorials. Let's get started. So this is the UI or Guna UI interface. So you can go to the website, but here we are just going to install the plugins in our UI design. For instance, you want to have a design like this, to design a nice buttons like the rounded buttons like this. With the defaults, you can't. So the best way is to install the Guna UI design. So let's get started. So you just have to launch your project, Visual Studio 2022. When you launch it, you just have to create your project. So let's kindly create our project. So you can to create new projects. So we select Windows Forms app, then equal to continue. Then name it. So the name, I'm going to name my Guna UI. So Guna UI form. So like this, then I'll just continue. Then you wait for our content to load. Then you go to what create. So the Guna UI used to customize your work or any other thing. So as it is loading, we just have to wait patiently whilst the intelligence load. So after loading, then we just what install the Guna UI in our project. So this is the form, the designer form. So this is how it's going to appear. This is the designer form. So these are all the buttons you are having here. For instance, let's take this particular button. You're having this button here, and you want to customize this button. You can't get the round customization, or you can't customize this button by default. This is how it's going to be. So to get a customized UI, you will install the UI, the Guna UI framework. So to install the Guna UI framework, we have the online installation, the offline installation. But here we are doing the online installation. So you can see here is my Guna UI form. You can right click here. When you right click, then you look for when you right click on the Guna UI, then you look for what? Manage NuGet packages, or you go to projects. Then when you go to projects, then you select manage NuGet packages. So you can either go this way or that way. So when you click on it, it will load for you. So you have what browse, install, and update. So you come to browse. So once you are on browse, then you look for what Guna, then you look for Guna what UI. So it will load for us. So let's wait patiently whilst it's loading. So Guna UI, recharge account. So this is Guna. So you just right click, then you see what you have the latest update. Then you just hit on the install. So if you can see, this is how it's gonna be. So when you click on it, just hit on the install. So when you hit on the install, it will ask you, Visual Studio is about to make changes to this solution. Then you just apply, then accept. Whilst we are waiting, the installation will be done soon. So while installing, you see that it has installed, and you have what uninstall, meaning it has installed. So if you are done with the installation, you just have to go back to your work. So when you go back to your work, you see you have another controls here. As you can see, when we see if account my identifier. So as you can see here, we have Guna UI. So we have a lot of Guna UI here. So let's just search for Guna button. So we have Guna button here. So I'll just click and drag the Guna button to my workspace. You see, we have to activate it by default. It's a paid version, so you have to activate it. So if you don't have the activation, you can leave it like that. You just have to wait for the counter to, so you just close it. So this is the Guna. You see, by default, this is how it is. So it's very nice. So if you want to change it around, just come to the properties, then look for the round auto round. So you have the auto rounded corner. So you just put it through, then you get your round corner. Very nice. You can change the colors as well. So you have this above color. You can change the fill color to any color that you want. So this is the difference. So this is the normal and this is the guna. Thank you.